Hey, Beard here, coming at you with a Storm Live. Anur, welcome. Hey, folks. Sorry about that. Is everything still functioning? Yeah. We'll do another live food review tonight. Probably as the thunderstorm blows in around us. For Arizona time, do some slice of ginger ale. The real deal. Hard to get here in America, especially for cheap at all. But actual ginger and ale. How about that? Not ginger and ale, but ginger. Actually, ginger and ale. Where is it? Oh, my camera is like right there. I can figure that out. I can actually see that way too. So I can do it based on that. So that's where my camera is like that. So that's my camera? That's my camera. Well, no. Okay. Cool. Cool. Love that grape flavor. So what's up, folks? We're having a little wind problem. The wind issue seems to have resolved. I went live really fast because I thought these are still unrich flowers, the whole grain ones. Gotta look for them online. There's 2 less grams of fat per serving. How? Oh. The tacos along with that other kind of getting to me a little bit. The probiotic drink. But yeah, we'll have some storms here soon. We should. We should at least. The birds, they're gonna be disappointed, sadly. I tried these Cheez-It Pops. I don't know if I ever reviewed them. I should review them sometime. I know it's reversed. But they're kind of going for like a Cheez-It, but also like a Cheeto sort of thing. It just it don't work. They don't work well. Cheez-Its work because they're kind of crunchy. But I kind of want to try the white cheddar. Something about the white cheddar, the more I eat of them, there must be MSG in it, and like I'm getting addicted or something. But I'll review those. I had another thing that I wanted to review, but we'll see. Can't see it over here. Until the sun goes down. Float is our best option. And there's the wind again. If we can see there, burn the shit up out of mosquitoes. Well, the wind was all blowing weird around me. Because it was like starting to blow in and stuff. But no, not so much. Come on, Google, use your weather control and your, what is it? Paranormal, what's up? Yeah, there was like a lot of wind and then it just kind of died down. Now we're just kind of, we're waiting a little bit. It shows a bad as you can get thunderstorm coming our way. It's still coming our way. It at least is going to dance around us. We're going to get some pretty crazy winds. It showed me at like 7:30 or so my time. It's 1841 right now. Or 6:41. For the people, I think the 24-hour clock makes way more sense. Because it doesn't confuse me when someone's like, hey, let's meet at like 3 o'clock. I'm like, okay. They want to meet at 3 a.m. They want to meet at 1500. They want to meet at 3, whatever would be 3 p.m. When you have to think about it like that. I don't know. I got one of my few outfits on that actually matches. Hat and all. The birds are going to be pretty disappointed here soon. But yeah, how have y'all been doing? I should have brushed the beard. This slice is pretty good. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, there's a bubble in there. That's, it's like towards the front though. There it is. Well, I'd been chilling watching Angie's live, and then the wind had started like whipping around me, and I'm like, oh, well, it's coming in, and now it's just still again. This is really good. It makes me go, well, I've clearly never had ginger ale before. And this is like super good for your gut. And it was cheaper than what a bottle of like Coca-Cola is nowadays. And it's actually healthy for you. Yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't think it was gonna get bad till like 8:30 or so. But I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, you need to find Slice, and I recommend the orange soda. The orange soda's the. There's a couple other flavors. I'm gonna go to what is it? Natural Grocers. Yeah, it definitely will do that, and it tastes good. It's just like drinking a regular soda. There's a lot of other ones of these sort of drinks that you know what's going on. You know what you're drinking. This one, you're just like, there's a little bit of something. You're like, but just. I've had a lot of natural sodas before, and everyone I've tried tastes like it. I recommend the orange soda personally. I'm not a big orange soda person, but the orange soda is by far the best one I've tried. So, the lemon lime was really good. The cola, the cola was like tremendous. Like it was like the 1800s sort of colas. I've only had a couple of those. Oh, it was so fucking good. Oh, oh, oh. But there's a couple others that I haven't tried that I need to go to Natural Grocers and see if they. When I saw the ginger ale after I knew, I'm like, it's gonna be the first ginger ale that I've ever had with ginger in it, which is kind of the point of ginger ale. So it uses ginger juice, so I'm telling you, there's 4 grams of sugar in here. That's right underneath your 5. And you need a sugary treat. I mean, you don't want to drink a lot of these at once, but these are the best ones I've tried of these for sure. There's another one I have in there, another cola that I like a lot. But here, we can read their marketing slogan. Let's see if we can actually read it. Can I get it to focus? Oh yeah. We're back and better than the 1980s. I don't think they were around in the 80s. Full gun flavor, but now for grown. It's only 4 grams of sugar, good for the gut. Like, yeah. I'm such a big fan of them. When I did the Shunga walk, I got that orange soda and I'm like, man, I'll try it. Why not? It sounds good. I tried it. I was like, holy shit. What is it? I tried the orange and what was the other one? Was it the lemon lime? I think it was the lemon lime. That was fire. Like, I don't think Slice was around in the 80s, but you know, whatever. You missed it, see? We did a we did an energy shot. I used my Casey's cash to get it for free. The Neros, I believe. Welcome. CJ, have you ever noticed I have some people with, at least to us, like American English speakers, I have a lot of people that come in with some challenging names sometimes. And it's embarrassing. It's more embarrassing for me than anything. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. We're waiting on a thunderstorm right now. If the radar holds true, we're having like the top, like as bad of a thunderstorm as it gets. Kimura is a lot more. That I know. It's the education system here in the Midwest. I'm trying my best. It's anyway. Yeah, we're waiting on like a bad thunderstorm. It was windy around me a little bit earlier, and then I went live, and then it stopped. So, but we should have a pretty like power gets knocked out, thunderstorm, lightning might strike around me. Little to be desired. Oh yeah. The Irmos. See, that's the thing. And with the accent, I'll put some letters together that sound like I'm saying a different thing than I am, but I actually okay. It's French. Okay. I was gonna ask. I'm located in Kansas in America. You're somewhere that speaks French. I know that. You wouldn't be happen to be from that really obscure place. What's that fucking place called? The Comoros. The Comoros. I had somebody from the Comoros in the chat one time, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where is that at?" And there were a couple other people in the chat that were like, "They're like, what in the world?" Oh, that was crazy. And we're like, I was like, there's a former French colony between Madagascar and Africa, and we're like, what the fuck? And we dove into the Indian Ocean and all these. It's crazy. There's an American military base there in the Indian Ocean. Like, I'd never heard of that. I don't know. The energy shot's coming on, so I'm getting rambly. Oh no. Okay. But yeah. I feel like it's that we don't feel like that we can't trust anybody. We can't trust nobody, but we feel like we can't trust nobody, so we can't trust nobody because we can't trust nobody. But we could actually trust people more. Like, oh, I did this energy shot here, like, I don't know, like, right at the start of the live, and it's been 30 minutes. Because, like, the ancient, like, tribal humans, as far as we can tell from the fossil record, they didn't have, like, large scale warfare and everything. They seemed to cooperate and be pretty peaceful. And then when, like, farming was invented, like, people, like, isolated away and, like, hoarded resources, and then it caused all this war, and, like, in Ted Kaczynski's writings, he points to like the Industrial Revolution being the thing, and it's the invention of farming. And like we have a recent like record of like a large scale war that like wiped out 90% of the Homo sapien male population shortly after farming was invented, and I'm like, the hunter-gatherer societies were too focused on gathering food, like, to really worry about too large-scale warfare. It seems like farming made it cause like a food scarcity, and then it caused all these like cannibal bands to like roam around or something like that. That's fucking crazy. Like, hey, Trippy Cat. I could get really deep. I mean, I learned about maybe the most horrific idea in all of science. I mean, one second. Damn it, hurry up. I took another allergy pill. When it's like this, it really gets to me. Like, I'm having a lot of pressure in my eyes and shit. That's why I'm hoping the storm picks up. Then I'm gonna go to sleep and you guys can just watch the storm. The best job in the world. You can just go to sleep. And then you can make cents on the dollar. Cents on the dollar, folks. Yeah, I feel a lot of it is just that we can't. We feel like we can't. There's a lot of mistrust, and there's not really any reason to fight over resources. You could easily like share resources among like the nations, and then just like flourish as like a species. There's no like resource scarcity on food or anything. It's all just based on just nothing, basically. Billions of people have died in history just over nothing. Like, we all come from the same planet. I mean, it's just nuts to me. I feel like certain people are more aggressive in an area because, you know, like artificially generated like food scarcity and all that. If simulation theory is correct, then somebody's definitely like running a simulation to see what went wrong. Why don't birds communicate during thunderstorms? As soon as it ends, they start communicating again. You figure they'd need to communicate during a big storm too, but I guess not. Just check in on each other. Where do the birds go anyway during thunderstorms? I've never seen them blown out of trees before, no matter how strong the wind gets. Have you ever seen a bird get blown out of a tree before during a strong thunderstorm? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a bird blown out of a tree during a strong storm. I've never seen a tornado with like a bird picked up by it or anything. What the fuck? It's gotta be a thing. Because there's like storms and stuff they can't fly away from, right? Like the air pressure trapping in the area. Huh. Well, I'm curious about that now. CJ. Yeah, no, everybody's not here. CJ. Oh, excuse me. My live the other day, when I was at the lake showing the sunrise. That was beautiful. But the squirrels, they charged me. That was crazy. But I saw something I don't think I've ever observed before. I saw a squirrel take a shit. It actually like stopped to like poop on the ground. And it came out like almost like a square sort of thing. I'd never seen it. Never observed it. It didn't stop moving, but maybe for 2 seconds. What did I tell you? Everybody said fuck beard. Everybody's been saying fuck beard lately. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why, but... Yeah, I don't know where everybody is. I got an answer to my Arby's one from somebody else. Someone else agrees with me on the gyro being the best menu item. But someone else agrees. A lot of people might put it as the worst. We have to go that as the worst, and then the beef and cheddar is the best. I mean, that's gonna be a tough choice. I'm gonna have to really try not to be biased with that bad boy. Oh shit. Okay, my radar shows me 8:15. Okay, my radar shows me 8:15. My radar shows me 8:15. With about 10 o'clock being like we're gonna hit the thunderstorm. He's fine to me. That's a weird sounding bird. Abu, welcome. Like, what the fuck? That's like a swallow or something, right? But yeah, it's crazy. I actually saw a squirrel take a shit. I didn't think they. Did it in less than 3 seconds. I mean, no wonder we never see it. Three of them, they got together. Four of them got together and they fucking charged me. I didn't stand my ground. I was gonna leave anyway because there was all these people had thrown all these corn chips, Cheetos, like fried chicken. There was all this like bread and stuff all underneath the table where I was sitting at. And I knew they wanted it. But they could have easily came underneath my feet there and grabbed it. Like I didn't care, but they like got like they actually charged me. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, poor thing. Oh, poor little. Oh. I don't think there's any difference between the reduced fat. You see that? You can eat Cheez-Its. No sugar. Oh, poor thing. Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. Gluten. I forgot. I I was too focused on the sugar. I think the whole grain ones you'd be able to eat. In my experience, at least with the gluten thing, whole grains seem to be fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something. We're gonna go look at it. You said gluten, sugar free. Let's look at the bag of tricks. The bag of tricks, aka the food and Fanny's bag. Let's see. There's some neat stuff in here. I'm imagining this is not. gluten-free or sugar-free at all? Hell no. Our crushed up protein cookie. 1 gram of sugar, 15 grams of protein, 2 net carbs. Okay. It is no sugar or carbs. Okay. It contains milk and soy. No gluten. It doesn't say it contains gluten. It says it contains milk and soy. I don't know how it is. I've never tried them. Yeah. It might be hard to read, but it is hard to read. Oh, there we go. Yep, no wheat. I don't know how they are. I don't know how it tastes. I guess we could try it and see. I'm not expecting it to taste, top of the line. This thing is not gonna be low in sugar, I bet. This tastes too fucking good. Oh. Damn. Nine grams of sugar. I figured. It's under my 10 that I look for, but no, this is one of the best, like, quick little snack breakfast things I know of. That's why it's in here. This is not going to be low enough in sugar. It is gluten-free, I believe. Contains milk, eggs, soy. Yeah, it's gluten-free. But there's 25 grams of sugar in it. Peanut butter and jelly. Damn, 11 grams of sugar. But it's gluten-free, right? Yep. That's what you're talking about with the sugar thing. I have a couple protein things that are not in here. I'll go grab them right fast, too. $14 grams of sugar. This is a little bit better. Okay, let's go grab the other things that aren't in here. I need to put these in here anyway, so I might as well grab them. So that is one food item out of here. Well, you know, obviously there's like these meat sticks. These fit under what you want. I know you don't like those. Same with this. This falls under what you want too. But I know how you feel about meat. So we got the chocolate coconut, the advanced bar. 1 gram of sugar. Contains, these are really good. They're like, I know you've had a lot of all these stuff, but this is really much like a Mounds bar. So there's another one. I don't think I've ever had this. But that also has 1 gram of sugar. I don't love this one. It says it may contain wheat, which means there's gluten contamination. But if you don't need it 100% out, that works. These are kind of gross. I've had them before. But it has the sugar amount you want. So there's like 4 things in here. You could have these. These don't have any sugar in them. I still gotta review them. People have said that the sour apple is their favorite. So this is the least healthy thing in the bag. Obviously. So there's a couple things in Fanny's bag. I don't know how the Quest protein cookies are. If we get some viewers popping in here, we'll review it. I might stop doing the lives as often because people are not pulling up like they used to. I guess I could keep doing them. I mean, I still get to do it. But I prefer people pop in and stay a little bit of time. I don't know. It can get a little... Oh, thank you, Trippy Cat. We'll grab the guitar right back. What I think it is a lot is it's summertime and people'd rather... how's it going? Oh, we're just chilling. Trippy Cat, you mean like metal band? Because Metallica is definitely my favorite band named Metallica. That's definitely a true statement. But metal band... Gotta have a favorite metal band. Huh. Like the Dreadnoughts come to mind, and I'm like, no, they're not heavy metal. They're just metal. You didn't say heavy metal, so. I'll be honest. I don't think I love heavy metal music, or metal music in general, because I don't have one that jumps out to me. I'm my favorite. Oh, there's a YouTuber, Leo. There's a YouTuber, Leo, that does heavy metal covers. And he fucking rules. He's one of the best YouTube musicians. Hey, Mary, welcome. What's this Titan? What's the Oh, Slayer. Of fucking course. They're CKMs here. Doggy dog. I'm doing pretty good. The storm should be here soon enough, and that makes me feel pretty excited. Hey, the chat's picking up. I like punk rock a lot. When I'm like punk rock, I'm like, okay, well, fucking Evaporators are the best band, like, almost basically ever, so, like, I fucking love it. I do like grunge a fair bit. I'm a big fan of like outsider and noise music and stuff. I'm like, yeah. My uncle's boyfriend, he was a drummer in a punk rock band in the early 80s. Oh, CKM's singing a punk band at the time. Very interesting, CKM. Oh, the Minutemen. I'm amazed how beautiful this old busted ass guitar can still sound. That's really punk rock. That's cool, Dougie. That is cool. I respect the Ramones. They always have like the band like has a way like they know how to get like their time together as a band. And they start all the songs pretty much the same way. Oh, and then the songs like kick ass, and it's just like, well, this band like they figured out a way to keep time together. They're gonna fucking use it, like of course they are. Like it's better down here. They didn't have their shit together. Did they play good at all? Because I know there's a point like, or is it like Dee Dee? Like he just, just kind of, It's very interesting to me that a band like the Ramones, like they're a pretty recent band. Like it's kind of interesting that there's no like living members. Like it's pretty crazy to me. They're not like that old of a band. And it's not like the fucking what's that band? It's been together for like 90 years. Yeah. I had to check my radar too. The Sons of the Pioneers. It's showtime, Dougie. Hell yeah, Dougie. Okay. Fucking like oh. It's like the poker method. Oh. We might have to join Dougie Doug's panel at some point. Hey, Drunk Koala, what's up? Yep, it's some alley time. Doing our whole day. How you doing, Koala? We're just kind of hanging. We're hoping there's a storm that was supposed to be here. I'm like, damn, Dougie's doing this show. I'm like, I should join his panel. But we'll go to our listen again. YouTube's like, I don't know. I don't do that whole panel thing. That leads to a lot of drama and bullshit. But instead it's like this interpersonal stuff on YouTube. It'll bite you in the ass. If you think like being nice to somebody, you're like, I don't know if I should do this. The answer on YouTube is you shouldn't do it. Like, be the asshole. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, it'll really help you. I bet you're ready to get back into just functioning normal again. Like, at least what can be normal now. YouTube assumes it's what I want to listen to the most. So, maybe we'll summon Emmy. I'm actually matching. I love it. How often do I match like this? Yeah. Yeah. We're having a red thunderstorm. It should be heading soon. Like, that's as bad as it gets here. And if it's red, like, the thunderstorms get fucking bad here. They used to come through in the summer and they'd light all the prairie on fire. And then it would like, it would refresh the land. And I wish I was at the history museum thing so I could refresh, but they talked about it. And then when we cleared it, like all the thunderstorms, they just basically flood and destroy everything, like, because our ground underneath us is limestone here. basically the settlers said, like, fuck that, we're gonna make this land farm even if we have to force it into it. I'm telling you, like, the early Kansas settlers, they could have turned the Australian outback green within, like, 20 years. And I'm like, fuck that, this land's gonna grow, whether it wants to or not. We'll dig all the fucking limestone out of the ground and replace it if we have to. We'll dig everything out of the ground. This burn really sucks. I burned the shit up out of my hand. I was smoking a cigar and the ashes fell in my hand. I thought I got it off in time, but I wish the storm would hurry up. Like, I didn't go live to fucking be entertaining. Like, oh, look at me. It didn't hurt too bad at the time, but it's been hurting like fucking hell since then. Beating off in the Notebook house? What the fuck kind of song is that? I love you, but I love McDonald's more. What the fuck? What kind of song be featuring yourself? I don't even know most of these fucking people. Why is it like telling me? I don't even know. Like, what the fuck? Hey, Rocky. I gotta like put together like a list of music. Then I go to it and I'm like, "4 million views is pretty badass." Oh yeah, who's that one lady? She does like noise music covers. What is the? Dude, this is really crazy. Come and chat with us. Let's pop in. Let's pop in. Let's say hi to Dougie Dog.
I'll get on the right side of this story eventually. But if you stop moving from other selling land to house, got it. Patsy Joe, I hope you're doing well.
I mean, that was pretty badass.
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. If asking me, ask me again and again, and put it in caps, highlight it with, stars, and I'll see it eventually. Sometimes I miss the chat a little bit.
Okay, we popped in. We said hi. We're letting out. We should have the storm. I hear Dougie. If only my computer had the camera. I accidentally uninstalled my webcam, and I don't know what to do now. But like, oh shit, Dougie. We should have the storm soon. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Like, I search for cameras, and there's none detected. It just, like, went away one day. I don't know how to turn it on. None of these settings help me. There's no cameras detected. Nothing. Isn't that weird? We're gonna listen to the Song of Storms. We'll listen to the Song of Storms. That should help, right? Imagine being the Nintendo executive. The first time you gave, like, your sound team, like, access to a Nintendo 64 sound chip. And they brought you music that sounded like this, like... Crazy. Great. Interesting. I know. It ended pretty abruptly. I like it. Wait, is that the... Like, wait a minute. Like, oh, this is the thinking fellers. You'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be like, they ripped off my music 20 years early. Hold on, my dad's about to rush out here to talk to me. Because, you know, if you see somebody, you have to run and talk to them, you know. It's showing that it is going south now. Some might not even have a storm. Rain's starting in about 3.5 hours. See, might just go to join Dougie's panel if it doesn't start by... It's kind of bullshit. Heavy rain. Well, that's bullshit. That's such bullshit.
Yeah, you want to come up on the panel? Just ask me for the link and I'll post it in the chat.
We could hold a vote in the chat. I'll be really offended if everybody's like, no, you have to end it. Oh, jeez.
There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays.
Bobby Boosel had probably not heard many Jimi Hendrix songs before he went to prison.
Over yonder.
Maybe he had, I don't know.
That's where my baby stays. I ain't seen my baby in 97 in 1/2 day.
Went to prison in what, 68? Well, the other Manson family went to prison in what, 71, 72?
This key won't unlock this door. Something's wrong here. Key won't unlock this door. I got a bad feeling. My baby don't live here no more.
Oh, Tex is still alive. He's turning 80 this year. Or 69. Tex Watson, he has a podcast. It's called Abounding Love. He's a born again Christian nowadays. He goes up for parole in 2026 again. He'll be 81. He'll be 80 years old then. He's still hopeful he'll get out. Which I feel like if he changed the attitude of I'm not gonna get out of here, the parole board might look at it differently. How old's Bobby Busolo? He's 77 years old. He got sentenced to death in 69. He was 22 years old when he went down. He was 22 when he went down, and he's still in prison today. 77 years old. Murdered somebody in a drug deal gone wrong, and what was she? All of the ladies that were involved in the Helter Skelter killing are out, but Tex is not. And I feel like they're just as guilty as him, so. But let's see. This lady was 20 when she went on. Yeah, hey Miss One. Thanks for tuning in. I thought we were gonna have a storm, but Susan Adkins. Oh, she died in prison. Mary Bruner, she's the oldest one I've seen. Oh, she was paroled in 1977. What's crazy is they killed somebody in a drug deal and they were getting their drugs from the CIA, like all he had to do was like ask his parole officer for more drugs. And his parole officer would have given him more drugs. So that's a weird occurrence to me that happened. Like they didn't need to go do that, like. So she was paroled in 1977, huh? She was paroled in 77. She's one of this, Mary Bruner. She's one of the ladies that was there, like, at the Tate murder thing. She was paroled in 1977 because she was a witness against the other ones. And she also testified at Busoli's trial about his murder of Hinman. So she barely did 10 years in prison for being involved in killing a pregnant woman. Like, that's kind of fucked up. I guess the state of California honored their word about the agreement. I would have been like, oh, okay. Yeah. Hope her attorneys don't request the thing where they see that I didn't actually sign off on it as the judge. I don't know. What you been up to? "20 years to life. She disappeared from the public life. You think she changed her name? But she disappeared after 1977. Like, amazing nobody's tracked her down. Mary Bruner. Okay, she was involved in the. She's one of the Manson family members. She was paroled. She was involved in the Hawthorne shootout. She testified with Tate. She was not actually there, but she was like one of the witnesses. And I think it's really fucked up that she just got paroled like that. But she's the oldest of the members still alive. She's 83 years old now, that I know of. Some of these people don't have Wikipedia pages. There's Bruce Davis. Bruce Davis is his right hand man. He's still in prison. Man, he's been down in San Quentin since 1972. I read that shit and I'm just like, holy fuck, like. That guy really, like, he knows, like, the day-to-day routine at this point, that's for sure. That's fucking crazy to me. I'm feeling okay. This it's just this mixture. This hat along with this shirt, it mixes well and it brings out a little bit of color in my face. I'm feeling a little, eh. I got into reading about the Manson family because it's interesting to read some of these people you haven't ever heard of. This lady, Sandra Good, she was interviewed in 2019, and she still professed her allegiance to Charles Manson. As have all the members that have been interviewed, and it's just like, you can't bullshit the fucking parole board for like a sentence? Yeah, I've been trying to do good. There's been a lot of stress that I've shed out of my life recently. So that's been good. Shedding all that stress out of my life's been great. We always could use less stress in our lives. Twisted Insane. Grogan was released. Hmm. I'm probably gonna join Dougie's here soon. We'll see. My views have kind of gone up. If the storm ain't gonna come, I'm gonna go join Dougie Doug's. But yeah. Hopefully you're able to rest. Thanks for tuning in. This lady became a nurse. Can you imagine finding out your nurse was one of the Manson family members? I don't like that. There's a lot of members, by the way. Greg Jacobson. Greg Jacobson is a songwriter who was friends with Dennis Wilson. Linda here. She died in 2023 at the age of 73. Let's see if she died in prison. A lot of these people you even heard of were like witnesses. She gathered up the supplies and then she was a witness. She died in Tacoma. She changed her last name to Cachinos. She'd been living in poverty. Well, I'm wondering about like Clem Grogan. He's out of prison. It's interesting. Philip Kaufman. There's a lot of guys here, by the way. Philip Kaufman was a American record producer. Jeez. He met Charles Manson while they were inmates at Terminal Island Prison. Wow. Philip Kaufman sounds like a great dude. He was in prison? Like, what the fuck? Pretty pretty extensive list, some of them. Following the death of Susan Atkins, Kernwinkle is the longest incarcerated male inmate in the California penal system. Damn. What a... Imagine you fuck up that bad in your life, CJ. You've been in prison since 68. No, 69. Jesus. This has been in prison for 54. The storm's gonna blow around us, it looks like. She's been in prison for 54 fucking years. She's 77 years old now. Oh, Ruth Morehouse. It's interesting. So Barbara Hoyt, who we talked about earlier, she's part of a plot to try and murder her so she didn't testify. There's a whole, like, web of fucking people, and we just hear, like, the base story, and it's kind of crazy. There's Gypsy. Oh, wow, she got released from prison in 75, and she disassociated herself. They've all become born-again Christians. All of them. Angela Lansbury? The actress? Angela Lansbury? There's George Spahn. George Spahn was the owner of the Spahn Ranch. I mean, they murdered that dude. I mean, the one picture of him... I'm not saying, like, the Manson family was right, but he kind of looks like he was a fucking dickhead. And, like, a narcissistic cult would not put up with his shit for even a fucking second. And I'm amazed they did at all. They could have got a better picture of him, for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, so it was somebody else. So he was just a part of the family, so they didn't kill him. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. So CJ, what do you think? It looks like the storm is gonna blow around us. So I might as well go join Dougie's, huh?
Water. Soda pop.
CJ. So what do y'all think? It's way too loud to be inside at the moment, so they gotta simulate the entire movie experience. Who cares if there's other people around, you know? I think that's not a bad idea. Oh, Pasha, hey there. I was thinking of ending it and going to join Dougie Doug's panel. Because I'm like, it's not really popping off too much here. And the storm is going to blow around us. So in 2 hours, it'll rain in like 4. I joined Doug's panel. I went live earlier because it was starting to blow like the wind around me, but not so much. Appreciate you tuning in. I love a really bad thunderstorm. As long as the power doesn't go out or, damage occurs to the house, lightning strikes, all that. I find them pretty relaxing, but they can get very intense here. So that can get a little scary. Yeah. Earlier this year, there was a couple windstorms that were enough that the house was like rocking. Like you'd like be standing still in there in the kitchen and you'd feel yourself moving. The wind was so strong. And I was like, is the wind gonna rip the house apart? Like I've never thought that before. That was pretty scary. That was pretty terrifying. I saw. But you're like I'm like on a boat here, and that's kind of at least to me it's a little terrifying. We'll do a cool even 140, folks. Sorry, I have a bit of pressure on my eyes. It's clear. Like the sky is clear. The sun's gonna go down soon, but the sky is clear. So I'm sorry I couldn't deliver on the storm. I tried. I tried to go live early so I couldn't miss it at all. Here in the summer we have a lot of them. And I try and be consistent with the storms. We'll see if tomorrow we do. Tomorrow we're gonna have Bobos again. I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited. I need to take a little more care of my health. Eating burgers like that, it's more healthy. So it's all fresh ingredients, all local, and it's still the fast food thing. I think I'm gonna try a fish sandwich this time. I love a fish sandwich. Yeah. But yeah, folks, yeah, 7 viewers. That's what's up. That's the kind of shit you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should. I'd like to hang out with my friends and stuff. Yeah. I actually had a live review I was gonna do. Hey folks, let's have a maybe. Cause then I like clip them. I need to figure out. I need to time it better, so I can clip it easier. Cause it clips 5 minutes of it. And that can be kind of hard to time out correctly. Yeah, there's some. You see that one energy shot that I tried? That Red Dawn? Oh. 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 I still think the worst thing that we've ever tried, if you've seen in the lives, we tried all the different Swedish meatballs. And I tried the Hormel Swedish meatball. That's the worst thing that I've tried on the channel. By far. By far. So folks, we've hit the 140. I think I'm gonna go get into going live with people. And we're gonna go hop over to Dougie's. Because I always find that fun. You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. It's hard with 7 viewers to be like, I'm gonna go in this. I'm like, but it's more fun to do that sort of thing. I gotta figure out the StreamYard thing and have a somewhat open panel. Not open panel, but somewhat of an open panel. That'll be fun sometime. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll catch y'all.